These pet food brands are systematically destroying your pet's health while convincing you they're providing superior nutrition. Heart disease from grain-free formulas, diabetes from sugar-loaded treats, dental fractures from rock-hard chews, bacterial poisoning from contaminated raw food. This isn't accidental, it's profitable. We investigated the health consequences of fake pet food brands and discovered a pattern of systematic harm disguised as premium nutrition. FDA investigations linking boutique brands to fatal heart conditions. Natural treats causing obesity epidemics in senior pets. Dental health products fracturing teeth and requiring expensive surgery. Raw food startups spreading salmonella while charging premium prices. The pet health crisis isn't mysterious. It's manufactured. The same companies creating the problems are selling the expensive solutions. They profit from the initial sale, then profit again from the veterinary treatments their products necessitate. It's the perfect business model. Create lifelong customers by creating lifelong health problems. Your pet can't read labels, research ingredients, or choose their food. They trust you completely to make decisions that will determine their quality of life and lifespan. These are the 7 fake brands that have betrayed that trust while exploiting yours. Stay with us to uncover how this health destruction system works and learn which brands still prioritize your pet's well-being over corporate profits. Number 7. Savory selections. Premium stew. Walk down any supermarket pet food aisle and you'll see them. Savory Selections premium stew with stunning packaging photography showing succulent roasted chicken, garden-fresh vegetables, and wholesome grains. The images suggest premium nutrition at budget-friendly prices. But this deception might be costing your pet their health and you more money than you realize. When you examine the ingredient lists of these so-called premium stews, the reality becomes clear. Instead of those beautiful chicken breasts pictured on the packaging, you'll find meat byproducts and corn gluten meal listed as primary ingredients. These are industrial leftovers, slaughterhouse waste, and corn processing residue, disguised as quality nutrition through clever packaging imagery. Savory Selections relies heavily on corn and soy fillers, ingredients that provide calories but limited nutritional value. For senior pets, these fillers create serious digestive issues. Their aging systems struggle to process these low bioavailability ingredients, resulting in chronic bloating, gas, and irregular bowel movements that can mimic more serious conditions. The packaging promises hearty stews and savory meals, but delivers industrial byproducts that your pet's body can barely utilize. This poor digestibility means your pet needs to eat more food to get adequate nutrition. You end up purchasing more product more frequently, while your pet's digestive system works overtime, processing ingredients it was never designed to handle. The twisted irony, this budget-friendly option actually becomes far more expensive over time. The need for larger portions, plus the veterinary costs from addressing chronic digestive issues, joint problems from weight gain, and nutritional deficiencies, creates a hidden cost far exceeding the premium price of truly quality nutrition. Number 6. Wilderness Prime, grain-free. Perhaps the most dangerous trend in recent pet food marketing is the proliferation of boutique grain-free brands like Wilderness Prime. These products come in designer packaging with wolves, lions, and other wild predators emblazoned across their fronts. They promise to provide your domesticated pet with the ancestral diet they were designed to eat, claiming that grains are unnatural and harmful. What Wilderness Prime's marketing campaigns don't mention is the FDA's ongoing investigation into the link between grain-free diets and dilated cardiomyopathy, DCM, a potentially fatal heart condition. Since 2018, veterinary cardiologists have documented hundreds of cases of DCM in dogs eating primarily grain-free diets, many in breeds that rarely develop the condition naturally. Wilderness Prime typically replaces grains with heavy concentrations of peas, lentils, and potatoes. While the exact mechanism isn't fully understood, these ingredients appear to interfere with taurine metabolism and utilization, an amino acid essential for heart health. The result? Silent heart disease development that often goes undetected until the pet experiences heart failure. The deception is particularly cruel because Wilderness Prime's natural and ancestral formulations are marketed specifically to pet owners who are trying to make healthier choices. You pay premium prices, often double or triple the cost of traditional foods, for products that may be actively damaging your pet's heart. For older pets with slower metabolisms, these grain-free formulations can be particularly dangerous. The heart muscle weakens gradually, with symptoms that might be mistaken for normal aging: decreased energy, reluctance to exercise, and mild coughing. By the time these symptoms become severe enough to prompt a veterinary visit, significant and sometimes irreversible heart damage has occurred. Number 5. VetGuard Health Solutions. Stand in any pet store and you'll notice VetGuard Health Solutions with clinical white packaging, medical-style fonts, and scientific terminology that mimics prescription diets. Terms like urinary health formula, kidney support, and joint mobility complex suggest these are medically validated treatments for serious conditions. The reality? VetGuard products are standard commercial foods with no requirement for veterinary approval, scientific testing, or therapeutic efficacy. Unlike actual prescription diets, which undergo rigorous clinical trials and require a veterinarian's authorization, these over-the-counter imitations can make health claims with minimal substantiation. What makes VetGuard particularly dangerous is that it can delay actual medical treatment. Pet owners purchasing these medical-looking products often believe they're addressing serious health conditions like kidney disease, urinary crystals, or joint deterioration. Meanwhile, the underlying condition continues to worsen without proper veterinary intervention or truly therapeutic nutrition. The packaging psychology is deliberate. White clinical backgrounds, blue and green medical-style accents, and scientific terminology create an illusion of medical authority. This visual language exploits the trust pet owners place in healthcare symbols, particularly vulnerable senior pet owners who may be dealing with pets developing age-related conditions. Most disturbing is that VetGuard charges prices comparable to actual prescription diets while providing none of the research-backed therapeutic benefits. You pay prescription prices for standard commercial food with a few token ingredients added to justify the health claims. Number 4. Pure Nature Raw Essentials. The newest entrants in the pet food deception landscape are direct-to-consumer raw food startups, like Pure Nature Raw Essentials, promising human-grade ingredients and superior safety protocols. Their Instagram-worthy packaging and disruptor marketing language target premium buyers willing to pay top dollar for what they believe is the ultimate in pet nutrition. But behind Pure Nature's slick marketing lies a troubling reality: wildly inconsistent safety standards. Unlike established manufacturers with decades of food safety experience, these startups often lack the robust testing and quality control systems necessary to ensure pathogen-free raw products. The result? Higher risks of Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria contamination, dangerous for both pets and their human families. Perhaps more concerning are the nutritional imbalances prevalent in many of Pure Nature's products. Creating a balanced raw diet requires extensive nutritional expertise. Many startups formulate their products based on appealing ingredient lists rather than complete nutritional profiles. The consequences can be severe: calcium/phosphorus imbalances leading to brittle bones, vitamin deficiencies causing organ dysfunction, and protein imbalances resulting in muscle wasting. Pure Nature leverages terms like human grade and startup innovation to suggest superior quality while often cutting corners on the unsexy aspects of pet food production: microbial testing, nutritional analysis, and consistent quality control. The health impacts can be devastating, particularly for senior pets with already compromised immune systems or metabolic challenges. But here's where the health destruction gets truly sinister. The next brands we investigated are literally marketed as health products while causing the exact problems they claim to prevent. And before we continue, take a second to subscribe and click like. It helps push this investigation to the pet owners who need to see it. Let's expose the final health destroyers. Number 3. Country Farmhouse Natural Treats. Visit any pet store's treat section and you'll find Country Farmhouse Natural Treats labeled bakery fresh, wholesome rewards, and grandma's cookies. Their packaging depicts charming bakery scenes and wholesome ingredients, suggesting treats that are both enjoyable and nutritious. The reality couldn't be further from this curated image. Examining Country Farmhouse's ingredient lists reveals a shocking truth. Many of these natural treats contain high fructose corn syrup, molasses, and various sugars as primary ingredients. These aren't occasional indulgences, they're effectively candy disguised as healthy rewards. The sugar content in some premium pet treats rivals that of human desserts, yet they're marketed as daily rewards for good behavior. For aging pets, Country Farmhouse's sugar-loaded treats are particularly harmful. Older animals have decreased metabolic efficiency and are already prone to weight gain and diabetes. These treats accelerate the development of metabolic disorders while providing zero nutritional value. A single bakery-fresh biscuit can contain a quarter of a small dog's daily caloric needs with no meaningful nutrition. The sticky, carbohydrate-rich texture creates another hidden danger: accelerated dental disease. These treats adhere to teeth, feeding harmful bacteria and accelerating plaque formation. The very companies selling sugar-laden treats often also market dental products to address the problems their treats create, the perfect profit cycle. Perhaps most disturbing is Country Farmhouse's marketing approach, targeting the emotional bond between pets and owners. These treats are positioned as love tokens, ways to express affection. This manipulation turns genuine care into a pathway for health destruction. You believe you're showing love while unknowingly contributing to diabetes, obesity, and dental disease. Number 2. Gourmet pâté elegance. Among the most insidious deceptions in the pet food industry are gourmet pâté elegance, wet foods marketed as luxury nutrition. These products come in elegant packaging with terms like pâté, mousse, and fine dining. They command premium prices and suggest the pinnacle of feline or canine cuisine. The reality behind their smooth texture reveals a troubling health concern. Gourmet pâté elegance typically achieves their signature smooth consistency through carrageenan, a seaweed-derived thickener. While creating an appealing texture, carrageenan has been linked to intestinal inflammation in numerous studies. For cats especially, who are prone to inflammatory bowel conditions, this ingredient can trigger or worsen chronic digestive issues. The elegant packaging and premium positioning hide another reality. Gourmet pâté elegance often creates volume without nutrition. They give the appearance of a satisfying meal while providing minimal bioavailable protein or essential nutrients. Pets feel temporarily full but receive inadequate nutrition, leading to muscle mass loss despite regular feeding, a particular concern for senior pets already fighting sarcopenia. The inflammatory agents in gourmet pâté elegance are typically buried in fine print ingredient lists, while the packaging prominently features claims about premium protein and gourmet quality. This misdirection keeps pet owners focused on marketing claims, while the actual formula may be promoting systemic inflammation. For pets with existing inflammatory conditions, common in aging animals, these foods can create a daily trigger that perpetuates chronic illness. Owners attribute worsening symptoms to disease progression rather than the luxury food they believe is providing optimal nutrition. Number 1. Dental Max Premium Chews. Perhaps the most immediately dangerous deception in pet products are Dental Max Premium Chews marketed as dental health solutions. These products, including antlers, nylon bones, and certain compressed treats, are promoted as nature's toothbrush and long-lasting dental solutions. What the packaging doesn't mention is that many are harder than your dog's teeth. Veterinary dentists report epidemic levels of slab fractures, catastrophic breaks of the major chewing teeth, directly attributable to Dental Max products. When a tooth fractures from these rock-hard chews, it exposes the sensitive pulp to bacteria and air, creating intense pain and infection risk. The treatment? Surgical extraction costing hundreds to thousands of dollars per tooth. The marketing deception is particularly effective because Dental Max targets a real concern: dental health, while delivering a solution that often creates worse problems than the condition it claims to prevent. Owners believe they're providing proactive dental care while actually setting their pets up for painful fractures and expensive surgeries. For older dogs, these risks are magnified. Aging teeth naturally become more brittle, making fractures more likely. Additionally, the pain from dental fractures is often masked by dogs' natural stoicism. Many continue chewing despite significant pain, only showing symptoms when infection develops or when multiple teeth are affected, sometimes months after the initial fracture. Beyond fracture risks, many of Dental Max's products create dangerous choking and obstruction hazards. When dogs do manage to break pieces off these supposedly indestructible chews, the fragments can be large enough to cause intestinal blockages, requiring emergency surgery. The very durability marketed as a benefit becomes a severe health risk. Understanding today's pet food deception requires historical perspective. Pet food wasn't always a landscape of marketing manipulation and health destruction. In the mid-20th century, pet food prioritized function over marketing. Simple ingredients, honest labeling, and products designed to nourish rather than deceive. The transformation began in the 1980s and accelerated in the 1990s as market research revealed pet owners' emotional vulnerabilities. Marketing departments gained influence over nutritionists in product development. Visual packaging became more important than ingredient quality. The shift from nutrition-focused formulation to marketing-driven products fundamentally changed the industry's relationship with pet health. Today's pet food landscape reflects this evolution. Products are designed primarily for shelf appeal and emotional marketing rather than nutritional efficacy. Health claims frequently contradict actual ingredient effects. The entire system targets pet owner psychology rather than pet well-being. The correlation between fake pet food proliferation and declining pet health isn't coincidental, it's causal. Veterinary statistics tell a disturbing story of rapidly deteriorating pet health concurrent with the rise of marketing-driven pet food. Pet diabetes has increased by approximately 900% since 2000, paralleling the rise of sugar-loaded treats marketed as daily rewards. Dental disease now affects an estimated 80% of dogs and 70% of cats by age 3, despite the proliferation of dental health products that often cause more harm than good. Heart disease rates in dogs have increased dramatically, with many cases linked to boutique grain-free formulations that interfere with cardiac nutrition. Perhaps most telling, digestive disorders now affect approximately 60% of senior pets, a dramatic increase correlating directly with the rise of inflammatory additives, low-quality proteins, and indigestible fillers in commercial pet foods. These aren't random health crises, they're the direct and predictable results of profit-prioritizing formulations. Despite this troubling landscape, pet owners aren't powerless. There are practical strategies to protect your companion's health from fake food manipulation. The gold standard approach is consulting with a veterinary nutritionist. These specialists can assess your pet's specific nutritional needs based on age, breed, health status, and activity level, then create customized feeding plans that support optimal health. This individualized approach bypasses marketing manipulation entirely, focusing instead on evidence-based nutrition tailored to your pet's unique requirements. If a nutritionist consultation isn't feasible, focusing on established quality brands with long track records of safety and nutritional research provides another pathway. Companies like Hill's Prescription Diet, for actual medical conditions requiring prescriptions, Royal Canin and Purina Pro Plan have invested decades in nutritional research and maintain rigorous quality control standards. While not immune to marketing, these established manufacturers typically prioritize nutritional science over trending ingredients. For those willing to invest time rather than money, home-prepared diets offer complete control over ingredient quality and nutritional balance. Working with your veterinarian to develop balanced recipes using whole foods can provide optimal nutrition while avoiding industrial additives and processing. This approach requires commitment, but often costs less than premium commercial brands while delivering superior nutrition. 7 fake brands, all using identical health destruction strategies, all profiting from the problems they create, all targeting the love between you and your pet to maximize their profits while minimizing your pet's health and lifespan. This is America's pet food industry, and the health crisis isn't accidental, it's engineered. And here's the bigger question. If this is happening with something as simple and universal as pet food, what else in our kitchens might not be what it claims to be? Subscribe now and hit that notification bell to be the first to see our next investigation. Your pets are counting on you to make informed choices, and so is your family. Don't let another meal go by without knowing the truth.